Okay, so in this video, I want to try to explain my thought process and my understanding of semen retention and significance, semen retention's significance, and spirituality, raising your consciousness, healing your body, taking care of yourself, and healing depression and anxiety and things of that sort. I want to sort of discuss my experience with it and what I believe the significance of it is. So, semen has had an effect on me, as whereas I started practicing semen retention hardcore, like very consistently around September of 2019, and it's June of 2020 right now. So I've been on this probably consistently for about 10 months or so, and the experiences I've had was after being masturbating since I was 13 years old. I'm 21 years old now, so about 8 years of my life. It was something that I didn't really take a step back, or I didn't see a reason to stop doing it. I didn't think it was taking anything from me. I thought it was just something that I could do to relieve stress, and it was sort of like an escape, and it was very fun. I was in sort of like a pleasure-chasing mind state back then, of just trying to get a high instead of really trying to get a level flow of just feeling good in my own energy, because I'm feeling healthy and I'm feeling like I'm in nature and stuff like that. I would rather chase things that would give me highs, be it like a video game, be it like junk food, be it like porn. And porn and masturbation, that was one thing that really was consistent. I do it on a daily basis, and I didn't even recognize the problem the things it would do to me. And I didn't realize my anxiety, my social anxiety and things like that actually just came from not being on semen retention, from wasting my seed daily and day out. And coming into my spiritual journey, I'm so grateful that I came across this, and that it's one of the things that really, it's one of those things that really made a difference in coming into my own and finding out who I am and getting in touch with myself, and really getting in touch with my purpose, and getting in touch with, just listening to myself more. And yeah, so from my experience, and I feel like you gotta take your own experience, and you can't really take anyone's, like, I can tell you my experience, but to really see this happen in your life, you'd have to try it out for like maybe 5 or 6 days and really see what I'm trying to explain here. What I'll try to explain is, you want to see the shift of what happens when you're on it and what happens when you're not on it. And I'll sort of look at it like, I'll compare video games, because I was addicted to video games up until recent, since I was a kid. And as a kid, so you have scales, and as a kid, a video game was like, it relieved a lot of stress for me. And the downside was, I didn't really see too much downside of it as a kid. But now as an adult, it doesn't really relieve too much stress. And what am I trying to say? It doesn't relieve too much stress, and it wastes time, and like, it's not even healthy. Like, you're just staring at a screen and you're just like doing a mechanical function like over and over again. It's not doing anything. So the scales went from being a positive thing to a negative thing. And with semen retention, so once I started retaining my seed, I went 9 or 12 days, and I really started to see how it would affect my body, because around that time I was struggling. I was super anxious. When I would like go to a grocery store, I would just feel like I didn't have like a backbone. Like, I wasn't like in my own, and I couldn't really like, I felt like a leaf in the wind. I felt like I just didn't feel like, I've always wondered, like, I felt like growing up, like I didn't really have, and it's like not our family's fault. Like, they didn't even have someone to teach this to them. But I always wondered growing up, like, what does it mean to be a man? Like, what does it mean to just like, I always felt like I couldn't, and I was trying to prove myself. I would try to like, because I figured the people before me knew, and they were just like hoping I'd figure it out. But yeah, that's beside the point. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, so what I started to notice after like 9 or 12 days, my first 2 streaks, was like, that anxiety would go away, and I would have more energy, and I would just start feeling better, and I started feeling a bit better. And then when I'd relapse, it would go away. And I went 9 or 12 days, 2 streaks in a row, and it was just like, it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it was very difficult. I'd have streaks where I'd try edging, I'd try any way to like hold the seed, but also, no, you can't fuck with that. You can't do porn, and you can't do like semen retention together. That doesn't work for me personally. I mean, I can't really say it doesn't work for anyone. It doesn't work for me personally. I really do believe it doesn't work for most people. I really do believe that like porn is designed so like, I don't know, it's fucked up, man. once you look at it from like a fresh perspective, it's a totally different way of looking. It totally looks so different. But yeah, so after that, I really got serious with it, and I went from 12 days to 186 days. So that was from September to March of 2020, September 2019 to March 2020, and oh my God, like that's changed my life. Like I feel like currently right now, it's one of the habits. There's other things I'm doing, but I feel like that was one of the key. This is the point of this video. I feel like semen retention was the key that really, it's one of those key things that is so necessary. And I feel that you can do so many different things in spirituality, and you can work tons of overtime, get all this money, and you can be vegan and be healthy, and you can get in nature and do all this stuff. But if you're sapping your spiritual energy in the form of masturbating or losing your seed even through sex, and on that topic, to just quickly jump into it, you can have sex without losing your seed. It's called Tantra, it's called Kareza. You can look into it. I could maybe do a video on it in the future. I haven't practiced it yet, but I just know that it's something I'm looking to move towards, so it's not, sex isn't even an issue to be focused on. But back to the topic, when you're looking at semen, if you're wasting that, semen is the most, here's the thing, semen is the most precious liquid that your body produces. It takes 30 drops of blood to produce 1 drop of semen. So when you're constantly losing that, it's like you're bleeding all the time. It's like your body constantly has to heal something. So it's like you can get in nature and you can eat good and do all this stuff, but your body's injured and your body's healing. It takes 72 days for your body to fully mature a sperm cell. So before 72 days, your body's still producing that, and it takes another, it has another like 25 days before like the full cycle ends, but it's about 72 days to fully produce the sperm cell. So your body's in that production phase for those 72 days. So it's not even that you masturbate and it's just for that day and your body has to recover. No, it takes a while for your body, 25 days for your body to start, the first 25 days are for your body to getting minerals and vitamins and start building it up. And then the next 50 days to the 75 is for the cell to mature. So even just losing it once, like I remember losing that streak, the 186 days in March, and it was because I was drinking alcohol. And here's the thing on alcohol I've noticed, it's this video is all over the place, but this is how I think. I think in a web, and everything connects, and I think it sort of comes together in that sort of aspect. But with alcohol, I found just with this, I sort of had, the semen retention gave me a discipline of which I could sort of do whatever I needed to do. But with alcohol, it took that away, and the consciousness I had to like keep myself away from porn and keep myself away from masturbation and keep myself away from that. When I drank the alcohol, it took that away, and it was like I was vulnerable, and that's how I relapsed, and it was very difficult. It was, I can't just, it immediately went right back from like, just like on my grind, just like spirituality, everything, back to just like social anxiety, and you could feel it. The next day I went to a video store, and I walked in the store, and then it was just immediately, the anxiety came back from like half a year previously. I'm like, whoa, like, and that right there just immediately showed me like this is the correlation between the two, at least for me, at least from my experience. And yeah, so the reason I wanted to bring this up in this video and make this my first video that I cover is I've been in spiritual conversations with people and communities and hearing what people are working on, and I'm hearing that this isn't one of the things they're focusing on. Meditation is very useful. I'm not gonna take away from that. It is. But in terms of raising your consciousness, in terms of really getting a hold of some base habits that allow you to move up, this is one of the most key things. And I feel like it's not being discussed enough. I feel like it's not being gone into deep enough. And I feel like, I don't know if the video's, I'm gonna check if the video's getting dark. The video's getting so dark. Yeah, so, but yeah, it's something I really wanted to get my thoughts out on. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to ask questions in the comments below, and I'll answer them. And if I might even do another video, depending on the questions, depending on what some of the thoughts on this are. But I have so many more thoughts like this, and I have so many more concepts that I'd like to get into. But I feel like this is one of those keystones that a lot of people aren't aware of, and I implore you to test it for yourself. Don't even have to go that long. Try it out for a week and then relapse if you want, and pay attention to how you feel. Like, pay attention to like what happens from like how your body feels, and use that scale example of like, maybe early in your life it was useful to do that, but really feel if it's useful for you now. And I'll tell you, like, you can do it for any habit. Personally, I really want to learn French right now, and that's just something I'm inspired to do. So if you want to learn, like, if you want to do something, this gives you all the fucking energy and you fucking need to do whatever you want to do. Like, this gives you the discipline. This gives you this gives you the discipline in it, and it breeds a foundation for you to build other habits that'll really start revealing a purpose to you, and really start revealing a path for what you desire and what you really want to accomplish. And it's just so cool, man, and I really want to share it with you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. The more likes you leave on a video, people can search videos by rating. So if you like a video, drop a like on it, because that's one way I love to search on YouTube. If I'm searching a video, I'm searching via rating, and that's how I find some of the most like down-to-earth videos, because like you just search through the regular search engine on YouTube and you get regular videos, but you search through rating, you're gonna get like actual people. You're not gonna get like advertised videos or like videos with like 5 million views. You're actually gonna get like 100, 500 views, and you can search through these videos and like get some real value from them. And that's what I want for all of you guys. And I want to yeah, this feels so good. I never do videos like this, but it feels so good to just like talk about this shit, because it's like, I don't know, it feels like not too many people talk about this outside of like these circles or like YouTube or like online, and like in real life no one even talks about this. Like I can probably talk to this on, I can count on my hand the amount of people I can talk to this about in my real life. So yeah, so it looked like the video cut out. I don't know how far I got in. I got about 12 minutes worth of video footage, so I feel like I got a good amount of that out. And if I feel there's more to talk about, I'll do another video on this. I feel like I could talk about this for hours. Like this goes so deep. But yeah, I feel like I got the gist of it. The general gist I was trying to say is semen retention is one of those core things that you'd really, it's so essential. I feel like every male should be focusing on this, and I'd say males in particular, because females don't really lose that energy through sex. It's men that lose that energy that the body builds up in the form of semen. And that's why I feel like this is something that every man should be aware of and should be practicing. And if you don't want to do it, it's totally on you. It's your experience. I just wanted to share my practice with it. And I just feel like it's one of these key things in the spiritual community that, or just in general, that is so, I don't want to say it's necessary to like try to force it on anyone, but I just want to say it's necessary. Like it's very important, I feel, because I've in my personal experience, I've seen my life go from just like anxious to go talk to anyone, and I feel like the world knew what was best for me, and I felt like all this shit. But like once I really started to take care of my energy and practice things such as semen retention, I saw my reality change, and nature looks fucking beautiful, and it's wonderful. So thank you so much for watching. I don't know if this is even still recording, but thank you so much for watching. I'd love to do further videos. This is actually really fun. I really enjoy this. And yeah, thank you.